Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In this podcast, you can call it Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is episode number 7 from Gifted, the podcast. You can find the podcast on YouTube. The same username on my TikTok is the same username on my YouTube. And in this one, I want to talk about the power of intention. And what I mean by intention is what you intended to do. Which is, let's say you was trying to do something right, like inward, like inside your heart, you're trying to do something right, but you end up doing something bad. You're still a good person, even though you did something bad. And even though you did something bad, God will reward you because you had the right intention. And intention speaks louder than the words. A lot of people nowadays, like, it's all about talking. It's all about strategy. It's all about 48 whatever, 48 power laws, whatever. It's all about Machiavelli. It's all about rich dad, poor dad. It's all about strategy, like how to one-up one another. But there is no really a strategy, like that's a surface level thinking. Yes, those laws works, those books works, but does it matter if you win the game of life and lose the game of lifetime, or a game of forever, you know? And I believe, like, as long your intention is in the right place, your intention is right, no matter what you do, I'm cool with it because your intention was good. And nobody can judge you for that, for having the right intention and doing bad thing. Like it's almost like praying backward. Like when someone say in Arabic, there is a hadith, and some Arabic guys say, Allahumma anta abdi wa ana rabbuk. So when you hear the word, that's big, that's shirk, we call it shirk. But he didn't mean it. He was so excited because maybe the Prophet, I don't remember, gave him some good news or something. But his intention was right. The word that came out of his mouth was wrong. But still, he still has a good deed because his intention was to praise God. And I think a lot of people don't put too much emphasis on the word they're saying. They think they can freestyle everything. I mean, relax, man. You're not Juice WRLD. And I really like to say the word and repeat it and try pick up the pieces that doesn't work, like cut off the middle, cut off the legs, until the word is exactly how it should be heard, not necessarily said. And I like a lot. And for me, I like when there's something they call tact. Tact is basically a way of silent, they call it silent treatment, but it actually tact, because you don't have anything to say. There is nothing to be said, so you're silent. That's tact. You should Google it. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but sometimes I'm just like, I just want the world to relax a little bit and shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up about how to make money. This is how to make money. This is how to be beautiful. This is how to get a face. I don't know. This is how to get a BBL. This is how, just shut up. Just shut up and listen to the silent noise. They call it noise sounds. Shut up, sit in your room. You don't have to react. You don't have to do anything. Just shut up and listen through the whole sentence, the whole book, the whole phrase, the whole context. And then when you have the whole context, come on social media, or come on inside your house, or come with your friend and start talking. Don't talk before you have the whole context of the issue, because you don't know anybody. And like Pac said, Tupac, if you don't know Tupac, he's a rapper in America. You know Tupac. I don't think anybody doesn't know Tupac. Tupac said, only God can judge me. And he was right. He was right. We don't know if Tupac is in hell or is in heaven, but we know for sure only God can judge him. And he has this tattoo on his stomach, on his biceps, stomach. And he said the tattoo is Thug Life. But I saw a poem of some lady saying, I took a T from Thug Life and made a Hug Life. What I'm saying is, I'm not taking the T anyway. T stands for teach. Teach, hug, life, forever. Teach, hug, life, forever. And let me explain to you what that means. Teach means teach, which is teacher. Teachers are the one who hug life forever. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about why I think this is true, because in my first year in school, we call it here in Mauritania, الابتدائية. I think the third year, the second was bad. I wasn't even keeping up with anyone. I was in my head. And the third year, I had a teacher called Sharif. Shout out to him. Sharif was he was young, and when you see him, you can tell he's a thug. Like, in the term of thug, like we call it here, dinkat. Like, he was like, the way he was just carry himself, he was a thug. But he wasn't a thug, he was a teacher of French. I remember we were so scared shitless of him. Nobody will attend the class if they don't have their homework done. And I always have my homework done. I remember one time I forgot about my homework, and I was going to school. And I remember I forgot to do the homework, so I came back to school and just pretended that we don't have class, because I'm not about to get some ass whooping from Sharif. But he never put force on it, but he was so present and so great at teaching that we kind of learned a lot. And I remember one time I was the only one who did who answered some question or something, and the whole class didn't know the answer. I answered it, and he looked at me in the face and said, Dada, you gonna be someday, you gonna know. He said, Dada, you will know French one day. I'm still waiting on that day, because je parle pas le français, je suis un Mauritanien, et je parle Hassania, Arabic, French, and English. That's a joke. Je parle français. And since that day, I never remember. Since the 3rd year of Pidaiya, I never became 3rd place. I was the first, which is almost 90% of the time, and the second sometimes, because some girls are savages when it comes to reading books, reading materials. So I always get beaten by a girl or a guy who's really nerdy about it. And I thank him for that. And after I got my, we call it concours. Yeah, like you take concours and you go to the next stage of education, which is basically high school, pre-high school, secondary school. I remember coming back and I saying hi. He the one who said hi to me. I was so shy of him, and he would say hi, how you doing? And I never seen him after that. But years after that, when I was in college, I think my first year in college, I was voting for some local something, I don't know, I was voting for some local parliament. I was voting for some local parliament president, because some of my relatives want to. I don't really want to. And I saw him. He was the one teaching everybody how to vote. And he, the one who showed me how to vote, I never thought it before. And the funny thing is, he didn't even remember me. I looked at him straight in the face, and he didn't even remember me. Of course, because the way I look at it changed. Maybe I was young there. I was probably 10 when he see me last time, and by the time I see him, I was 18, and he didn't even remember me. Like, imagine someone who really changed your life, and he even don't remember you. You know? This is, and I'm talking about, this is the power of the word. Like, please, say good things to the kids. Like Park said, the hate you give to the kids comes around and bites you. I don't know the exact phrase, but that's what it is. So be kind to the kids, and be kind to yourself, and stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Pray. If you do nothing, just pray. Just pray. And pray for me. If you pray for me, I appreciate you. And that's it. This is the video. I hope you find some help in it. See you in the next one. Like always, Assalamu alaikum.